Okay, here's the point. We're going to send this, so we're going to walk around the edges of these cliffs, and I'll show you some of that Kauai landscape. Before we do that, I wanted to stop by an area over here. This is a rock circle. They've gathered lava rock around and made a big circle over here. And our understanding is that this is in tribute to the people who have actually died on this beach. A little bit further up there was a smaller one with a rest in peace sign in it. So you'll see there's no activity in there, but I think that this is a tribute to the people who have actually died on this beach, probably surfing and swimming. We're now ascending that rock cliff, and you need to pick your steps carefully here, because if you fall, these rocks are very jagged and will cut you up nice. You can see that even as we're coming up the rocks, there's some interesting vegetation here. Amy decided to opt out of this particular hiking trip. It really isn't her thing. Right now, she's got a cabana back on the beach and a pina colada in hand. But you can't get the great scenery back there. It's a little bit of work. If you're willing to take the walk to the top of the cliffs, some pretty great stuff. Let's take you right to the edge. Again, in the interest of sparing no expense to get you the best footage. Probably would be crazy to go any further. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. We're now right on the cliff. One wrong step. It's a long way down and a quick end to a very nice vacation. A little bit windy out here, so I'm going to get pulled over, but hopefully the scenery's worth it. It's a pretty long way down. What you have here on these cliffs is sandstone. You actually have to be careful about where you step, because if you get too close it could break off and you'd be plummeting into the sea. as we move down this path, I'll end up showing you some places where people have carved their names into the sandstone. It's pretty soft, and in fact, the first time I walked down this area, I was stepping down an embankment and broke off a pretty big piece. So you do have to be careful. Hopefully I won't take any bad steps during this trip. And if I do, hopefully I land someplace soft and don't fall into the ocean from way up here. Nice. Amy, if you're curious, it's around that point. Wow, I just missed a great opportunity to show you water coming all the way up, almost hit me from way up here. But Amy's around that point and on the beach in her cabana right now. And I'm sure she's quite content there. It's a great thing about Kauai is that you're going to be able to find stuff for anybody. If you want to relax, it's pretty easy to do here. If you want to burn a couple calories and get out and trek and adventure a little bit, that's easy to do also. And since that's probably more interesting than the cabana, I'm the one with the video camera today. Let's keep moving. What you see here is really just two large rocks, really big rocks, which under normal circumstances wouldn't really make for a very good video. But the one thing you find yourself doing when you're in Hawaii is just sitting around watching these rocks and watching the waves crash into them and hoping you see the next great wave break over and send a huge spray up over the rocks. It's very rhythmic. I caught a very good one right there. And it seems simple, but honestly, if you were here, you'd quickly realize that you could spend all day doing it and you wouldn't complain one bit. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There's a very large hole off the point. One of the things that we've seen on both Maui and Kauai are blowholes, and what those are underground passages. The waves slam into the surf, and through a series of underground tunnels, the pressure in the water comes spouting out someplace else. Now, I don't think we really have a functioning blowhole right now, right here. Probably because of the time of day. But that's probably what caused this large hole in the rock. You can see the waves moving in pretty quickly into that area. But I think if we keep moving down this path, we'll end up seeing at least one blowhole. So let me keep moving.